Behind the mask.
We back up in this thing, man, and we all about breaking first-hand information. When it comes to news, we got to give a big shout-out for our dog, Jay Hill, Jamahal Hill. Not the paper champ, but the world champ.
Not the city. Not the town.
The world, Craig.
Not the state. Not the state. Not the country. Not the continent. The world, Craig.
The world,
The
Craig.
world, Craig.
UFC Light Heavyweight champ, Jamahal Hill. Jay Hill, what's good, family?
Man, what's going on? I'm good, man. I'm out here chilling and enjoying the vibes, man. What's
Yeah.
going on with y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, man, we good, bro. Like, we on the road, dog. And we heard rumblings that people saw you.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, we turn around and we see all of this gold and glitter.
Shining,
He
sparkling.
can't even hold it.
I can't even hold it. This shit so heavy. I can't even hold it. Look at this.
That's major,
But no,
man.
man, we appreciate you taking time out, man, because this is the first for us, our first fighter, not our first champion, but we bring champions on all the time, man. So we appreciate the time, man. And like I told you, like I kind of watch it from afar because it's so violent. But I played a violent game. But bro,
I see
like
how you hit some people.
yeah,
That was violent.
it was.
We
But
got
what you
past,
do
like-
is much more violent.
I give you that. I give you that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I give you that.
what made you take the direction of wanting to be an MMA fighter?
Well, I played team sports. Like I played football and I played basketball, like all through school, and like coming up and things, and like coming out of high school, I didn't really have like the offers and things like that I wanted. Like I could have went and played basketball at like the local college on like a partial scholarship, but I'm like, man, what if this don't work out? How like the last chapter didn't work out, and so I decided to take a year off and decide like what I wanted to do. You know, my one thing my dad always pressed on me is like, all right, bro, you got to make sure you got a backup plan.
Yeah.
Have another plan. Have a way to be diverse in your game. Diversify your game, son,
Absolutely.
as he says. You know, and so, you know, I took that time off and I wanted to try to figure out what I wanted to do. And that's when I found MMA. Like, I seen the Anderson Silva versus Forrest Griffin fight. If y'all ain't never know, you go back and look at this
Super
fight.
tough, yeah.
It was one of the most eye-catching performances that you could watch. Ever. You know, Anderson Silva just kind of just was a showman. And I wanted to see like if it was possible for me to learn how to do that at that level. Plus, it was the fact that I didn't want to run into somebody like that, and I
Right.
wasn't somebody like that.
Right.
So it was like, all right, I'm gonna check this out. And then one of my godbrothers actually had a fight. And he came back, and everybody seeing him fight, everybody watching him fight, like, oh, you know what I mean? I remember how I looked at him, and I kind of wanted to be looked at that way, too. So I ended up finding the gym, which is the gym that I still train with, same coach I still have, and the rest was history. Literally history.
So, yeah, I see that. And it didn't take, took you how many bouts before you became the world champion?
Professionally, this is my 14th.
14th?
Yeah, 14th professional fight, and 8 fights with the UFC.
And you were the first champion from the Contender
the
series,
Contender
right?
series.
Yeah. So what's that like being the first? I mean, is it added pressure to you, or do you feel like you have to kind of hold up to this mystique being the first?
Nah. So see, here's the thing, though, right? All it does is just like kind of validates. Because I said something. I made a comment. I say about 6 months ago on Twitter, and said I was the most successful fighter to come off of Dana White's Contender series, right? And then a bunch of people came in. Oh no, you know this and that. Well, now they can't really argue
Can't
that.
say nothing. Yeah,
You can't say
You can't say nothing now, you know. So I feel like that's pretty cool. I get to validate that. So yeah, that's smooth.
I got one more question, because you know we've been hanging out over the years and everything, and a lot of times some people might step to us in a bar or in a social setting, and they look like, yo, they could really try you. And we like, come on, bro. Like, I move around 300-pound people, men for a living. He stops 300-pound men for a living. Like, if we really got into it, you're not winning. So what goes through your mind when, like, Joe Bull public, your regular civilian tries you, or looks like they want to try you, man? What you thinking? Like,
I just laugh and be like, bro, you have no idea. Like yeah, you have no idea. Like you don't. All that tough stuff that you thinking that you about and all of that go through your head, it don't mean nothing here. Yeah. It's just better for you to just walk away. Yeah, I try to remove myself from those situations though, for the most part, because at the end of the day, just like y'all know, the reason why y'all didn't throw them around like the weights, because you got more to lose than you do. Yeah. So it's just I try to focus on that.
Real talk.
Right.
Yeah.
So, bro, for our audience that maybe not follow UFC or any of like the shit y'all do is very brutal. So I think my question really for you is, like, now since you're the champion, talk about the mindset, because we always talk about the mindset of what it takes not only to get to that point, but what does it take to retain it. So talk about your hunger and desire now that you have the belt. Has it changed, or what's the outlook?
Yeah. So like, as far like it is violent. It's violent and it can be brutal, but there's a beauty in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to push yourself to limits that are just like borderline insane and insanity. The discipline that you have to make sure you in peak condition and shape to do this is insane. You know. So when you start to look at it from there, certain things from like that you can like draw from it. But for me, getting to the belt was everything. You know, it was the dream, it was the goal, it was the standard, it was the question that I wanted to answer. You know, I really wanted it. I wanted to know, can I be the champion? Could I be the champion? And now that I am, you know, and the goals just changed now. So now, just as bad as I wanted to be the champion, now I just want to destroy opponents. I want to completely smash everybody else on the roster. You know, just for the simple fact of just, I feel disrespected. Like
your last opponent? Like what you did to your last opponent?
Yeah, 100%. You know, if I give you a choice, you can either go to sleep or you can just go through one of the most brutal ass whoopings of your life. You know, and
that's what I'm gonna do to Tutan. Next time I'm gonna give you an ass whooping like that.
Hold on, my mindset never even went there. Like, those are the only two options, bro?
Yeah, those are the only two options, bro. Because me, I mean, you're not gonna beat me. You know what I'm saying? You like jaw broke, face busted, jaw broke, whatever, nose broke, whatever. I'm willing to go through that. Is you really about that? Like, is you really? No, I'm talking not you.
Oh, that's like your chill, bro. You look at that like your chill.
But like the man who's signing that contract, is you really ready for that? Because I'm really ready for that and more. You really got to put me away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna be coming to put it on you. So you better be ready for that if you coming in here you coming in to check in with me.
Already.
And as the champ now, you know, everybody's hunting you. You know, you're looking for you're fighting for the belt, so you're the hunter. Now, do you feel like the hunted being 100%, the champ?
100%. Now everybody's gunning for me. You know, before they all kind of like, oh yeah, I know who he is, but he's like all that. Now I'm him. Now there ain't no, oh, maybe he's not ready, maybe he don't deserve this and that. Y'all dream of fighting me now. You know what I mean? Y'all literally are sitting dreaming of a fight with me. Yeah. That's how I like it. That's how I like it.
So who's your dream fight now that you're champ?
My dream fight right now is John Jones. John Bones Jones. Wow. That's whenever I first came in. You can go back and you can watch the Contender series. Whenever I first came in, that's what I told him. I said that's what I'm here for. This I want to take him out from the beginning. That's like, for me, getting into this lane and stuff. I needed greatness to chase. You know, before I stepped away for a while because I didn't feel like I didn't feel like the money was there. I didn't feel like the bag was there. And then Conor McGregor happened, and he showed, all right, you can get a bag off of this. So then I came there. So all right, so who do I actually have to go after and try to make that fight with, to where I can actually get to that? And he was the guy, and he still is.
Even after all the time he took off, he's still
him.
So ideally, you would want John Jones.
Yeah, in the future, you know, obviously he's gone up to heavyweight. You know, I need to build. I still want to build my legacy here in this weight class. I want to clear out my division. But yeah, 100%. That's a fight that I want before I hang him up. That's definitely one I want.
One thing, I've been a few UFC fights, and I've seen guys get knocked out. And similar to football, when somebody gets knocked out, when they're laying there, the last thing their body remembers is the last thing they did when they were conscious. Like you see a guy, he might fall and his hands are up and that
They
type.
might not even remember. Like I've heard some of them don't
But
even
their
remember
body
that.
does. Their body does. You know what I'm saying? Their body gets stuck in the last cognizance. So if I'm rushing you and you just lay me out, when I fall, when I wake up, I'm still grabbing like I'm still rushing you. But it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
You see when I knocked out Johnny Walker?
I didn't.
So
but I'm
when
gonna check it.
I hit, bro. It's one of the craziest knockouts you'll ever see. So my man's, whenever I hit him, when I hit him, he went forward like this.
See?
And then came back like this with his hands in the air. Bow, fell out. The weirdest shit I ever seen. He turned into like one of those whacking, wavy, inflatable arm tube.
joints that be like
whacking,
this?
wavy, inflatable arm tube, man. Yeah. Like he was trying to sell me a car or something. Yeah. But yeah, man. So it's definitely that. I think even self-conscious, his body might have been trying to grab the cage.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But
Trying to hold on to something.
yeah, but yeah, that's definitely. What's your question for that though?
Nah, I said you got it. Like I mean, yeah, that's the last thing to remember.
Yeah.
You don't feel no way when you got somebody laid out and they rendered helpless. Like they got family, they got kids too, bro.
Yeah, but they know what they signed up for, right? And for two, it's like whenever I'm in there, I snap into a certain mode. Obviously, I want them to be okay. I really don't want to permanently damage nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to walk out and still have a long and healthy life.
Good quality of life, right?
Yeah, 100%. But also, I know if he could do the same to me, he would. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's a price you got to pay for walking inside of this square. So,
Right.
You know, and that's just it, you know. I'm gonna check on them. I check on my opponents. I try to make sure that they good. But at the end of the day, you know, we know what we signed up for.
Yeah, bro. So from one, you're the champ. We saw what it looks like. We see what it looks like, and we even get the opportunity to hear what it sounds like. But champ, man, I appreciate you coming through, dog.
Hold on. Before we let you go, we're gonna get out of here. But something he forgot. One year, New Year's, he talking all this junk about what he gonna do to me. I took him to work out on New Year's. I don't know if you remember this. And we went to the cage up where I live in Kennesaw. The UFC, it was an octagon, you know what I'm saying? It was about an hour and a half workout.
Yeah.
His first and last time coming to the gym. Say I'm lying. No lies in the lounge.
It's a different
We
cardio.
ain't in the lounge. We ain't in the lounge right now.
The lounge is on the road. No lies. Was that the first or last time you did kickboxing, MMA
True
fighting?
then.
All right. So how you in the champ? You fake champ. You the paper champ. It's the
I
real
was the
champ
paper
right
champ.
here.
I was the paper champ back then, but the champ just crowned me
You know what I'm saying?
the substitute
There's
champ.
a new status. So he gonna be in kickboxing class on Monday.
You know what I'm saying?
Negative.
Man, we appreciate you, Jay Hill, man.
I
Much love,
appreciate
man.
y'all,
Absolutely,
For
bro.
sure. Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it.